What's going on? What's going What's going on? What's going on? Bells are ringing. I went home, felt good. I don't know if you can hear me. I went home, I felt good. You know, always feel good. I had to take care of my brother's situation. That needs improvement. Staying positive. Can't wait to hit the gym. You know, gotta hit the gym. See what I'm saying? Get my triceps on. Get my biceps on. Get my forearms and get my channel growing on. Y'all heard? I love y'all. I love y'all. Hold on, let me get some coffee. I got some secrets. Does it look like I'm being? That's like a light. I got some secrets from YouTube employees. As y'all do your thing, I hope y'all listening. I'm gonna try to not to bore you to death, but these are good secrets. You could remember. We want you to keep your friends. We want you to keep honest with what we do here, because we're not doing stuff for sub. We are doing a friendship, a affiliation, a network. So watch what y'all say. You know, make sure that we're keeping it clean. There we go. Now I can see the Wow, I love all my people here. I gotta make everybody mods again. I don't know what happened. It took the mods away. So everybody that comes on, y'all gonna get your wrenches back. I gotta get on my laptop, and I've been busy all day today. I did a quick live this morning. At home, I was doing lunch with my little pets. Please give me a chance. I'm gonna see your comments. I love, even if I got one person in here, I will read your comment. But yeah, so you know, it's all about knowing stuff, you know, and knowing, like knowing what things happen and why we're losing subs and all that. March is the month that YouTube is doing a big cleanup. You know, they're kind of just getting all the dead subs, inactive subs. You know, and this new algorithm works way different than the last few years algorithm. You know, is a new algorithm, is geared towards making you grow, but you have to be authentic. You know, you gotta listen, watch for the suggestions, because the algorithm works that way. And it also helps your channel. As much as you don't want to see a suggestion, but there's a reason that it's there. It's based on the recommendation platform that they use. But a lot of employees that work there, you know, gives out secrets to how the rhythm works. One is, okay, here's a question, right? What specific number, threshold, or percentage does YouTube value require for a video to be recommended? That's just fancy for, you know, what does it require for the algorithm to recommend you? And what's more important is the next question. Is audience retention more important than watch time, right? Like a 15-minute video with 15 minutes of watch time, 33% retention versus a 4-minute video with 3 minutes, but 75% retention. Basically, a video that has like a lot of people in there watching, but they're not watching a lot, but there's a lot. So versus a smaller one that the people stay and watch the whole 5 minutes. So if you do like a 5-minute video, the click retention rate, which is real important for the algorithm. See, you guys got to know how mechanics work. Just the basic stuff. You know what I mean? You don't got to know how to rebuild the engine. At least know how it works. So basically, if you, hey, Dirty Broke, if your video, I called you a few times, Dirty Broke. I think you was busy. If your video has a 5-minute, see, if a person watches your video for the whole 5 minutes, that particular video ranks high on the algorithm, and for other people to see it. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube is going to put that video so more people could see it and gravitate towards it. So when they're looking at it, there's this thing called impression. Impression means like you know those little things when you're kind of searching and you see that like teeny video, like they kind of moving around like little thumbnails, but they move. That's an impression. So if a person watches that for like 1 second or more, that impression counts. That means that you got interested in that particular video. You looked at it, you clicked at it without going in, you looked at it, and that impression, got you to come in. So now that impression is a good one. It goes by percentage of that. I don't want to bore you with this, but it's really important what you do in your thumbnails. Whenever you put in your thumbnails, that's key. That's what's going to help you drive traffic. And then come the second part is audience retention. Without basically means is that your video, like when they go in for the first 30 seconds to 1 minute to 2 minutes, they're going to go in there and watch it. So that's important for you to have an important conversation. Don't go in there peeling potatoes and saying, "Hi, everybody. I'm peeling potatoes." Obviously, if you're like really interested about your creation, nobody's going to watch that unless if you have a big base of subscribers and you in the past have done something great that merits for somebody to watch you peel potatoes, because in reality, a new person will not watch you peel potatoes. So that impression in that thumbnail has to match the content. And basically, if you put a thumbnail that says, "Watch my videos for the sake of, because I'm going to rebuild this engine." Now, that's your title, right? I know that's a long title. Or say, "Hey, I got robbed." That's clickbait, right? People's gonna watch that. Now you're saying, well, that's clickbait. They're gonna watch me. Yeah, they're gonna watch you. That's good. You got clickbait. That's smart. That's pretty cool. Clickbait. I got robbed with nothing else, right? And you got the picture. Okay, that's a nice thumbnail, right? Little small, not a lot of words, right? Great. You did your job. Now the second part is the content. The click retention rate depends, and your impressions depends on those two factors. They're going to see the little image. They're going to see the title. They're going to go in there. Now they're going to click, right? Now the retention rate is important, and the duration rate. So in order for your videos to grow and once you want to get monetized, you got to know how the things work with the new algorithm. The algorithm's going to say, "Hey, this guy has a nice title." They're going to put your video out there, thumbnail, they're going to click in there. But now when they see for the first few minutes of information that it has nothing to do with the actual title, or literally it has nothing to do with the title, you did a good job of doing clickbait, but it's hurting your channel, because now the algorithm and your watch hours and all those averages, the metrics, it's called the metrics. The metrics is going to be affected because of the fact that you did clickbait by using a fake title or something to lure the people in there, but your content didn't deliver. So now people are leaving. Your duration rate, your click rate ratio is being affected. And that affects your whole metrics in terms of advertisers wanting to know what's your click rate, especially advertisers, because we are here to monetize you. So knowing the laws of the game and how it works is good. I know I'm talking a lot and you guys are doing your thing there, which is cool, but you have to, understand how this works. All right, so let me answer the question for this employee. What should I be paying more attention in my analytics to duplicate the further success, like to duplicate his numbers? So that the employee with no name says, there is no magic number in the audience looking for when they choose a video. Primarily, they are no magic numbers of minutes or percentages our system is optimized for. Like the algorithm is not like preset to the algorithm is more based on a search engine. YouTube is the number 2 search engine in the world, right behind Google, the owner of YouTube. So it's a search engine. So it's not like preset to do stuff. It's kind of set up to look for stuff. So when your name comes in, it's looking for stuff. So when you watch stuff or when you're interested in stuff, it's helping you with that algorithm. I advise our advice would be to find a good balance. Use your audience retention reports in your analytics. See, this is from an employee. And you see viewers are abandoning at a certain point, trying to figure out why in that video that, okay, basically the employee said, you know, like when you're doing a video and people start dropping off, see why. Like me, I'm an information channel. So you're going to drop off at any given point. And the more I have, the better. Like, you know, Mickey and B and all these guys got, like, I don't know, 80 or 90, Val and Coco, 100 and whatever. That's good. Other channels got like 1 million. Imagine that. But the thing is, find out. Because, see, we're not worried about the bigger channels, those big channels up here. We're worrying about 10,000 and below, right? 5,000, 1,000. You know, we're worrying about the small numbers because of the fact that every person that comes in here, and I'm back. It did that YouTube thing. Now, YouTube, let me get back on track. The point is retention, right? Retention rates. Staying with what you have, you know, in terms of your audience, knowing what they want, what they need, having focus on that. And then if you see numbers falling, it's all about keeping your audience interested and then finding out why they're leaving. That's what the employee said. Most viewers are watching the whole way through your video and probably have room to experiment with long form content. Okay, so let's say if I do a 5-minute video, which is great, that's great because, see, you're going to get the average of that 5-minute view time, which is real view time. That's good. Now, if you do like a long 5-hour marathon of YouTube, live feed or whatever, you're getting watch hours, but the less people you have in there on the average, this 5-minute video will be more effective because you're going to get a person interested in the whole thing for the whole 5 minutes. That full hour, you might have 20% people interested. See, you see the numbers there? So be aware that when you're doing live feeds, you want to keep them interested. You see, I hope that made sense. Like, these long feeds are great, and people think that the long feed is going to give a minute. But when YouTube does the math, it won't be what you're thinking. So that's why you're wondering why I'm going to lose subs when I get up in the morning. Why did my numbers shrink from, 5,000 views or 5,000 minutes? Oh, I'm just making up numbers here. 1,000 minutes now only got 400 minutes because it calculated that average. So make sure that when you're doing lives, that you're retaining a large percentage of the base of your audience, because that's important. Again, that's according to this employee here. Now I'm going to read the next question. The next question is, give me a minute here because my screen's froze like always. Sorry for the bad, slow production here. All right. So the next question is going to be, hold on. And these are good questions that regular. Okay. Over the last year, my channels had nice growth on YouTube search, but gets less and less suggested video views. How can I improve my odds for being suggested? Okay, so this guy says, like a regular guy like me and you, he says, hey, I'm doing a lot of searches, but I like, he's doing searches, but he gets less and less suggested video. He had a nice growth in his YouTube search, right? Whenever they looked up his video and all that. But then with time, it got less. How can I improve the odds for being suggested? Okay. Suggested videos are recommendations on the watch page that viewers may be interested in watching next, right? Now, you got the watch page, you got your subscription tab, right? If your subscribers are not recommending there or you're not seeing them pop up, go to your tab, because there you can see what their activities are. Because the suggestion page is based on an algorithm that's based on a whole bunch of other YouTubers. The tab, the subscription tab, if you're wondering what Val Coco is doing, what True SMR is doing, what McKay Outdoors is doing, go to the subscribers page. Those views are there telling you if they're live, and you can see a section on there if they're live and what they're doing. Versus, the algorithm section, which is your homepage, where you got all these other suggestions besides your own. Your subscribers are the ones that support you. Just subscribers is like your family. So when you get your subscribers, make sure that you're interacting with them. You go to their channel and keep them alive. If you see they're doing stuff, go in there a few minutes, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes, keep them alive in there. Because if you don't, after you watch the suggestion pages on the outside, which is your front page, if you watch 100 times over here and you ignore them, that subscriber is inactive now according to the spamware, because there's no interaction in there. And I know if you're big, that doesn't matter. I know guys that got 10,000 subscribers, their channels are getting deleted, their subscribers are getting deleted by the 100 sometimes, but they got 100,000 subscribers. So it's like for us, like when we got like 100 subscribers and we lose 20, that's the same effect. But see, we have a goal. Our goal is to reach to 1,000. So every subscriber and friend counts. Now I could say subscriber all day because I got filters. You watch yourself, you customize your channel how you want in terms of what we could say and all that, so that's why I'm saying subscriber. So his answer is this: suggested videos are recommendations on a watch page that viewers may be interested in watching next. And it's real important at the end of your video, make sure that you're telling your people, hey, watch my next video, because this is going to be part 2 of this. Watch my next video. I got a giveaway, right? Watch my next video. See, you are a TV show. You want to see the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Of your episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this will be like probably 1,000 episodes. So make sure that they see that. Put like a little card right here. And even an introduction card saying subscribe here, and then you hit the link to subscribe, and then over here put like let's say your next video card. You can put links on there if you want, but you do have to be monetized to be able to do the links, the URL, suggest somebody else's videos or whatever. But put like the next video. This is my next video. Click on there. Or if you're educational channel, you'll say, this is how you fix the engine, this video here, or this is how you're gonna cook the enchiladas. Boom. This is my next video. Please watch it. It'll be really fun. Boom, boom, boom. When you do that, the algorithm sees you're helping the algorithm give you suggestions, so a whole bunch of people go watch you. Not just, a lot of people come in here and what they want to do is network. Oh, I got 10 more to go. I got 100 more. Oh man, I need 5 more. Oh man. That's not growing a channel. That's just kind of cheating a little bit, and YouTube don't want that. So you got to watch what you say, because then our channels with the higher intense spamming alerts that's coming by the 15th, we could get flagged. If you do a whole bunch of emoticons, I love emoticons. I was writing source code for emoticons 10 years ago, before emoticons was emojis and emoticons were that. I love that. It was so fun that I was doing that. Now I could just click a button, I get an emoticon, smiley face, bat, whatever. The thing is, the spam where thinks that the emoticon, it's spam. Yeah, because it's a third-party vendor, and it's no words. So YouTube is trying to protect their advertisers, the whole business model, and they're like, hey, if we can't understand what's all these emojis, we're gonna spam that comment, and most likely, we're scared now. We don't want to lose advertisers. We might, restrict your channel to monetization. Then you got to go through that process, through the appeal. You got to say, hey, that was just a whole bunch of emojis. Sorry, can I get my money back? You don't want that. So, the point is, if you're not monetized yet, you will be. If you keep doing your networking thing, but it's not about just saying, oh, I got 5 more to go, 10 more to go, 3 more to go. You got to be like real, because it's not going to be fun if you got 5 friends that all you did was click and pretend to hear the video. And then the next morning, you don't have those 5 friends because you either was short with the duration of the comment. The comment was inappropriate. The comment was like not matching. You're not authentic. So, or YouTube, you could have probably had too many friends at one point, and it seemed like it would have been a spam thing. So now YouTube thing, because you had so many friends in one shot, You know, and that happens to the big channels. Sometimes channels get 2,000 subscribers in one shot. YouTube purges a lot of that, but they are not concerned for being to be monetized. You are. So for you, 1 or 2 subs that you lose is it's hard hitting. Not for these people. So, you know, mind your own business in terms of understanding your business, understanding how to retain, you know, your customer, your friend base, because of the fact that, you know, you need every single one to get there. Hold on, let me answer that. You may want to consider these tactics to increase traffic or suggestions, right? At the end of your videos, make strong calls to action to encourage the viewer to watch another video in your series. I just said that. I didn't know he was going to say that, but I just told you that. At the end of the video, make sure that they're going to watch your next video, you know, and then make it interesting. Don't make it fake. People will read fake. They're going to see fake. They're going to, please watch that video. You know, put some energy into there. You know, don't go in there like half-baked. Oh, yeah, just watch my video. You know, just like mean it. You know, so like that when we go to your next video, it'll be somewhat exciting. Avoid overloading endings that delay viewers from watching. See? Okay. Like me, like long goodbye. Say adios. 1 hour later, I'm still saying goodbye. You see, that right there, first of all, that messes with your metric, because now you're losing people at a constant rate. But also, you know, you're cluttering the ending. In other words, just say hi and bye, really, you know, in and out, like I'm going to do pretty soon. Consider using playlist links, cards, and screens to promote another video. We already talked about that. Didn't know they were going to say that. Do the cards thing, man. Go in there, go into settings, go to youtube.com, not on your phone. You can't do all this on your phone. You could either do it on your laptop, do it in your device, but hit desktop to convert it into a laptop image, and then mirror image, and then go into your settings, go into edit video. At the right hand side, you're gonna see cards, that little thing in there, right? This is just the basic stuff. You know, I'm not even explaining to you how the funnel works now, the metrics funnel, which sounds like that's like a weird name, but all of those things in there are so important, you know, for you to know, you know, if you want to grow beyond. You know, like you're not going to be forever doing, hey, I got 15 to go. My channel is based on saying, I got 15 to go. Can somebody help me? You got to have content soon. And you got to know how that content stays. You know, you got to know how to build you got to be your own creator, besides just looking for friends and going everywhere and just showing up as a friend. You got to know how to cook, fix cars, scuba dive, make sweaters, do something, because of the fact that once you get monetized, you got to retain, you know, that sub, that large subs of friends that you had so you could get monetized. If you don't, you're going to be dropping them, which then you got to reapply. But the point is, just don't go places, you know, like starting today, start thinking about, you know, what your channel is going to be about. You know, have clarity. Expect, you know, like, what do you think your audience want to see in your channel, right? My channel, like I said, is information, boring stuff and all that, but people don't mind at this point because, you know, I don't mind sharing my friends. But at the same token, you know, they could easily leave here and go somewhere else and not appreciate it. You're going to be anywhere else, but you're here, and I really, really appreciate that. So develop a series. Okay. Don't forget your playlist, right? The playlist is so important for the algorithm to put you out there so you can get sucked in with new friends. The playlist, you put your personal videos on there, and then go to settings, and then hit in your settings. There's a section in there where you go add your playlist or a new subscriber information. Just concentrate on your playlist. Hit the playlist button and include your playlist. Pick it, and then right there on your homepage, you're gonna see your playlist in front, so everybody can just hit it. You know, so they could either play it, you know. So you gotta have a playlist no matter what, and put it in your homepage. Develop a series of shows or videos that are organically connected. So basically, organically just mean you, yourself, and I. No other. So just, you know, do like a fishing series. Do a car fixing series, part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and keep them interested. You know, do a cooking series that's like a banquet, right? You got a party and you're going to do this party. Do like day 1 on the banquet series. Do like selling sweaters. You know, day 1 you sold 3 sweaters. Do part 2. Day 2 you have a series and keep it, you know, all organically on your own. I hope that made sense. So, you know, the key here is hold on, let me check on the I'm trying to read from the employees. What has changed in the algorithm, and what tips do you have to get videos recommended? See, that's important. Do I work on the title more, thumbnail, tags? What do I need to focus on? Thanks. See, these questions are coming from people. These questions are coming from people that they don't do friend share and all that. They're growing it based on like from people from the outside on the algorithm. So, but it still applies to you, because once you get monetized, you're not going to just be doing this friend for thing, you know, because YouTube is cutting down on that. You got to be aware that, you know, like I could do a political show. I could do a truck, you know, I could do a truck talking show in a heartbeat and do this same thing here and get the same amount of subs, right? I don't need subs. I'm good with that. So I want to do something that I love, because I love being in the camera and the spotlight. So I'll pick something else because I got the drive and the energy. That's what you got to have. Just don't be doing videos on looking for friends, because that's not, you're not creating much, you know, and YouTube's going to catch up onto that. So the algorithm changes constantly based on billions of bits of audience feedback. So that means based on information. What doesn't change is our principles, which include delivering recommendations most likely to satisfy the audience and keep them coming back. You know, because the advertisers, they want to keep coming back on the long term. Our algorithms listen to the audience so we can recommend that you do the same. So the algorithm is listening to us. You know, they know that we got a friendship thing here, so they recommend our friendships, you know, our tag, you know, whoever we was watching here and all that. The algorithm knows that. So if you see the recommendations, basically, if you see Jamaica Girl, don't ignore that. Just because she's not on the live feed, you know, she has all the videos. Or Mickey just doesn't do live feeds. Everybody goes to her live feeds, but she also has she does editing, like she did a Ariana Grande, you know, parody. So, but if you see that, don't ignore that, you know, because that's a recommendation that's going to help you not get irrelevant in the YouTube algorithm. So that's what I meant. Our algorithms listen to the audience. Exactly. Thumbnails and titles are primary sources of information viewers see when deciding what videos to watch. So an impression is like when you're searching the YouTube, you know, homepages. On your homepage, you see like these little thumbnails that moves like little miniature movies. So if you see a particular thumbnail and stay there for more than a second, that's called an impression. Now, if you do it for less than a second, it won't count as an impression. So when you click on there, you know, it's a combination of the impression telling YouTube that you're interested because you're watching it. You tapped on there. You didn't click. You just tapped on there to see what it looks like. You got interested with the title. That impression is good for more than a second, right? So then if we go in there, that's what helps us be relevant to the algorithm. That's what you call an impression. And I want to bore you with this because it gets more complicated. So I'm trying to just cut the fat out. Then the video itself has to deliver the promise of the title, thumbnail to interest the viewer watching and watching more videos from the channel. Once you convert a viewer to watch, make sure that is a great video that he will enjoy. So, you know, just don't put funny titles in there and then have no content. Nobody's going to watch that. I don't know who's in here. All right. If you have to pick one thing to focus on, that would be creating the content that satisfies viewers and keep coming on. You know, I just finished talking about that. You know, you don't want to do videos and, you know, you got to keep them coming back because that's what pays the bills. You know, you got to do videos and looking for stuff for subs and friends for, that's not like creating. That's just you're kind of, you know, just grabbing people and you're not creating stuff. So when you do that at the same time, have a format that's going to, you know, keep people coming back, you know. So if you're going to if you're going to edit your video, have something to say that's relevant, or else nobody's going to watch it. It'll be irrelevant. Viewers don't see tags. Okay, look. Um, okay. Viewers don't see tags, and we have found them to be limited value in understanding which viewers are likely to be interested in watching the video. Viewers don't see the tags. Like when we tag stuff, they don't see that. And so it's limited value in understanding that part of the equation, right? To determine the video. All the tags does is says, hey, this is about like fun. This is about going to the beach. This is about business. So when the algorithm is helping you search for your favorites of how to put that video out, it knows by those tags where they classify it to, where they send it to in terms of suggestions. But based on the click to ratio rate on the current status of the video, those suggestions ain't gonna be pushed out because nobody's watching it and you didn't care to produce it better. So all of these factors are important. If you have to pick one thing to focus on, would be the creating content that satisfies viewers and keep them coming back. See, again, it's just basic common sense. All right, let me catch up in these shadow backs here. Let me see who's on here. A lot of my moderators, I got to put them back in here. It's a lot of comments. I'm going to check the comments, get some shout outs, and let y'all go. Okay, in what scenario YouTube recommends videos in any one page? Is there particular time duration videos get promoted because videos getting better views in the morning and drops by the evening? Of course, because people are going to sleep. There's no rules about the length or amount of impression per video when it comes to recommendation. There's no rule. According to the people that work there in the algorithm department, there's no rules about the length, amount of impressions per video when it comes to recommendation. We want viewers to discover the videos that are most satisfying to them. When they're a few seconds long or a few hours long, the video has to be recommended. So in other words, just concentrate on being you. Like if you got company coming over your house, just concentrate on that. In terms of the day, some videos perform better when recommended in the morning because some people have morning habits like watching news or working out. Some might see hold true at night. Really depends on when your viewers are watching. So I got viewers from around the world, so I'm doing a late night. If you notice, sometimes I do in the morning or midday because, either people are waking up in the West Coast or around the world or the opposite. So I try to get information out there and be relevant. Wow, it's a lot of comments. Basically, I'm going to just give shout outs now. I know I said a lot, and that's what I'm saying. When I went to college, my mom had a doctorate in business administration, and I sometimes get waist deep because she used to do a lot of research, and I was a kid growing up and going to college and watching her. And, so I try to keep my comments not too like rocket science stuff. I try to make it basic so everybody can understand it. I hope. I'll get better at it. Just give me a chance. Hey, Anthony, thank you. You know what? I'm going to stop from the bottom, work my way up. I think that's a Drake song. Did I just copyright somebody? Oops, there goes a strike. Angel does art. Hey, I saw your last painting, man. My brother, I told you my brother was an artist, man. He used to kick my butt all the time in art. Watch Angel does art, man. Really fun channel. It's not like that long. It's to the point. He does the art right in front of your face. Amazing, man. Real good channels, these art channels. And that's why I love these art channels. I seriously love art. I love it. Thank you. Premier Hell, I didn't know you was going to show up. Thank you for showing up. I'll make sure that I follow you too. Big Game Fishing, thank you for taking us to these wild, beautiful, adventurous parts of the ponds and the lakes and all that. I don't got the time to do that. And the only time is when I wake up in the morning or at night when I'm relaxed and I watch your channel and I'm pretend I'm there. I'm pretend I'm fishing. I'm pretend I'm walking in the woods. I pretend I'm skiing. I pretend I'm doing hiking in Mount Everest or I love those channels. And guys, please don't come on here if you're not gonna watch these other people's friends channels. This is not about that. They review my channel in terms of content, and you got to be aware that we have to show the connection of being friendly. Just don't go hi and bye, thank you, bye, bang, bing, boom. Go in there, man. They're fun channels. Oh, I love Reagan is the greatest YouTuber on the planet. Watching change life. Yes, that's right, Little Viking Coach. Miss Nolan's. You know, when I was telling you about the emojis, what happens is I don't even know if she's still here because I'm going back to the comments. You know, they spam those comments. It's like you did all that for nothing. Let me go from the bottom and work my way up. Gamer career, thank you for showing up, man. I really appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate that. You know, right now I got more than half of my subscribers are females, which I appreciate. But at the same token, um, you know, I respect my male counterparts. I think it's 49 males and 52 females, something like that. And between 24 and 44. That's great. But at the same time, you know, you gotta understand this is everybody's world nowadays. Thank you. You know, let me go back. McKay Sports. I'm gonna catch up on your you know on your channel too. It's like frozen. Hold up. There it is. Gamer career. Thank you for coming. M Hens 101. Thank you very much. A lot of these gamers, man, they got some entertaining channels, and I'm hoping that Article 13 does not take that away from them. Because if it passes, I got more updated information on that. They did rework the Article 13, but it's still on. It's like a lot of missing information in there that's going to make it hard for YouTube to hang in there and keep, you know, all these gamers, you know, in terms of copyright. Sorry, I got a real big headache today. A sinus headache. Turtle, thank you for coming. Oh man, you know, Turtle. Bang Bang, Bandok, thank you. Thank you for coming in here. McKay, you know, I love you guys. Aldo Rivera, thank you. Dios te bendiga. Alex Taylor, like always. And what else is in here? I'm stretching my face. I'm trying to get this tension headache away. Beyonce, I like that name, Beyonce Miller. Thank you for coming. I'm back. Yes, Beyonce. I'm gonna check your Osmore Silva. Thank you. Oh man, Dirty Broke like always. China Empire. I gotta get my moderators the keys back. YouTube did that thing again with the keys. I'm used to seeing Turtle with a blue wrench. He doesn't have his. I gotta get his wrench back. Matt Commander. I appreciate everybody in here, man. Pam, man. Beja. Thank you, Beja. You know, I appreciate everybody in here, especially, you know, people that comes in here on a regular basis and support the channel. Watch me working out. That's so fun, you know, when I'm working out and I see y'all in there and I really can't comment. Mad Commander. Angel Desire. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Tasty Mugman, I saw you last video, but I want to see it again, you know, because I was kind of tired and sleepy. But I saw your last video. I let it play. I want to give y'all minutes. I played Carter Eats video last night. Her whole 15 video, they were long. And I played her video, our playlist, to give her credit. So tonight I'm going to pick somebody in here and play y'all. Whoever needs minutes for either monetization or views, you know, let me know down below. Comment. Tell me if you have a playlist and I'll play it. Especially if you need the minutes for monetization. Tasty Muktan Eats. Yes. Karen and Kong Kong. How you doing? Emil Jacqueline's. Ferrer Perez. Thank you. Shreya, I saw you in the morning. Came to your feed yesterday. Karen. Logic Family, he's new here. Annie Jacqueline, I know you're gonna come back again. I appreciate that. Shreya again. Sound new people in here. Yes. Premium Hell. I gotta check your channel out. Thank you everybody for showing up. Player Savvy, you're new. I appreciate you coming in here. I'll make sure I watch your channel, you know, because it's all about love. It's not about, you know, Getting friends and leaving. Tree trimmer. Now you know I gotta watch your channel. I have friends in New Jersey that does that, man. They make a killing taking them big tree. They're big too. They take these tree trunks out, cut them, grab them with the strong hands, and just throw them out. Big tree trunks. Man, that's so fun. So I gotta watch your channel. Thank you for showing up. Everybody in here, Kristen or MNS or MNS. Oh man, look at this. I appreciate that, And the thing is, it only gets better, man. If you improve your consistency, your drive, man, it's only gonna get better. Oh man. And just relax. Just have a good time. Look at this. Annie, Jacqueline's. Oh man. There's so many people. Stagger, I got your wrench back. Yes, Manzana's Nails. She has a good channel. She talks a lot of English in there. And I like bilingual channels, even if it's Chinese or whatever, because that's so cool when you got the English and the different language mixed in there. That's really helpful for all of us. Oh, McKay in there. Gamer career. Oh, I think, and they go back to the front. So many people that I appreciate everybody that came in here, man. And I'm hoping that y'all stay true to the game. Just come in here and learn, run the video back, because I know I talk fast because I got things to do, but y'all know it's here. And y'all could skip to this part and that part and get the information now to help you, because I'm leaving a lot of stuff out, not to bore you, but I'm giving you the basic stuff so you can keep growing once you pass 1,000. You know what I mean? Once you pass 1,000, which everybody here would do, you got to keep growing. When I got 1,000 in a few weeks, I didn't stop. I got excited. I said, wow, whoa, I got 1,000. And then, I was dealing with truckers that they were supposed to help our channels out. We were small, but they were more like drama and they didn't help us, so I'm over here going to these channels, and I said to myself, I'm going to do a channel to help really small channels out. I didn't know there was a community out here for that, with that support. So when I started doing that, I noticed a lot of people were supporting me. And most of these people were saying how YouTube works and how YouTube doesn't help you. And I said, you know what? I realized that's true, because I've seen other channels like Jordan Rap and all these other great channels that were stuck at 100. I saw channels with hot girls stuck at 200, literally stuck at 200 for like a long time in the trucking world. I'm like, really? That YouTube, then you see all the channels where the guy is like scraping dirt into a pan. He got like 100,000 views. I don't know. Yeah, seriously. You see a guy picking his nose, 20,000 views. I got, my pimple broke, 500,000 views. But in this side, you got people that's showing their life and doing the real thing. And you got pimple poppers over here getting, So because of that, I said, you know what? I got to help people out. I didn't really care about myself. I just wanted to have that platform. So, to help other smaller channels out. And then it just blew up. And like in a matter of weeks, I went to 1,000. I said, wow, people recognize it's real. That's one thing. So that's what helps you. Be real. Don't go on there knowing that you're trying to get views. Hit the like button 1,000,000 times. Okay, we got it the first 1,000 times. That's great. But I get it. That's your style. But at the same token, they're not being fake because they say that, but other people do that. They take advantage of that. Oh, hit the like button, but you're not saying nothing. You're not being a host. You're kind of just trying to be greedy. You want to get monetized and move on and not support the people that supported you. We supported you to get monetized. Now you just want to move on and forget about us, right? Well, that's not right. So yeah, don't be telling us to hit the like button because that's fake. Don't be telling us to subscribe or whatever. Don't put cards up there to make us go to that, because we could see through that. If you're gonna unsubscribe, once we do the work to get you, and now because the thing is, just be fair, man. We out here right now. I gotta go to Ohio because for the next 2 years, I'm married to my job. I got family and friends. And they know that to make this, my company, my 2 gymnasiums grow, I got to have revenue. So I got to work on that part to have my business at a tier 6, tier 7 rating, my LLC, so I could get business loans to open up my 2 gyms, one in Florida, one down here in New Jersey. That's my 2-year mission. Y'all all know that. So I'm gonna be here helping you, but I'm also gonna be driving, doing this. Am I gonna do other stuff? Sure. I'll do workout, hiking videos, bike trail videos, put my little GoPro. I already bought the equipment. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now, I just started this a few weeks ago. I'm appreciative. I appreciate everybody in here that gave me 1,000 views, 1,000 subs real fast like that. That was like amazing in a few weeks. In the last 28 days, that was amazing. I'm like, thank you. And I really, that's why I keep thank you, because of the fact that without you, I'm not going to be here on this capacity. I'll be here, but I'm not going to be out there helping others on a wide scale, because the more subscribers I have, the more marketing doors it opens. The more subscribers you have. That's the way that, hey, Bread and Coffee and Dakota, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe, because we are full of friendship here, and that's how we work here. Make sure you watch 5-10 minutes if you want, but at least 3 minutes to make the video authentic and not spammed. And like that, you can keep your subscriber, keep us, and we'll keep you. But back to the point, we gotta be real, man. When we're doing this. Don't worry about the views. Don't worry about how big the next channel is. You're competing with your metrics. You're competing with what you got to think about is how good is your next video is going to be. See, how good is your next video going to be? When I hang up here, how good is my next? And I'm not competing with PewDiePie. I'm not competing with Dax for you. I'm not competing with Little Viking Coach. I'm not competing with Bread and Coffee. See, when you compete with others, the system is not set up that way. You can compete all you want and make the best video with the drone ever. Jordan Rapp is an example of that. Best truck editor out there, and he can't compete with a guy that's a regular guy that has way more subs than him, because the system is not set up that way. You got to work to make your metrics work so YouTube could put you out there. Once you get recommendations and suggestions, people will automatically, once they see you're real, once they see your personality, but the doors got to be open. You got to use your metric funnel. You got to use all these tools that's in there. If I give you advice, use that advice to when you're making thumbnails, using your impressions to your advantage. If you see a person that gave you a good impression, you see the average, all of that's on the metric funnel. You can see the impression rate. The impression rate that they would rather have, the duration rate of the click-through rate ratio would be between 2 and 10. Mine's at like 12, and I'm just a boring information channel. So if I could get that, you could get a better one, 12, 15, or 20. The higher, the better. Some people got a 50, 60% click-through ratio rates. And then all these words are important, because that's what's going to get you out there. And when a person sees that and they click on, they're going to hit subscribe, and that's going to be a real impression, click-through, CTR, click-through rate, right? Or duration. The longer they stay, they watch the whole thing. See, that's a real sub. Whereas we just can't keep every day saying, I only got 15 left to go, I need 10 more. Yeah, I get that. We'll help you. But what are you gonna do after? What are you gonna do when, what are you gonna do once you get that? Are you just gonna be like a creator of just like saying, I need 100 more friends and subs? I mean, you got to make something. Little Viking Coach here does parodies, real hilarious parodies, and he's like a comedian type channel. But check it out, he also has like a health fitness side channel that's real serious. You know what I mean? So having multiple things to entertain, like do fixing your garden and then do the fishing part. and then do another thing. Just don't do the same thing. Now, I could do, see, like newscasters. You can watch newscasters sit in the same chair for 30 years, 20 years, then they retire. They're like a fixture. They're like your family now. And that's what I'll do here. I'll sit here or anywhere. I am going to take it to the road and doing, different ways, but my channel doesn't depend on special edits. I am going to do special editing because I love that. I love all that geeky stuff. But if you don't have that in your mindset, if you're not thinking about doing that, YouTube is not going to consider you relevant, and hey, in this, I got to get your wrench back. YouTube, Viking Coach. I don't know what happened this morning. Everything got reset. It's scary. It's part of that new high intensity spam and commenting software that they're gonna release by the 15th. Is gonna be like, if you're messing up, like, if you're doing stuff for sub and selling and all that, they're gonna catch you. Not us here, but they're gonna catch the people doing it, and it's gonna be a community strike and so forth, and it's just gonna be a mess. Some channels, depending on the content, according to the I forgot his name, the creator insider from YouTube, by the 15th, they're going to increase that. So we got to watch every single word we say or emoticons, because we could wake up and it'll be a devastation. Everything will be gone. For me, this ain't no hard work. This is a journey, and we can't make it hard. You know what? And this, when she loses her subs, she doesn't go in there, oh gosh, I lost my subs. No, she just keeps on strong. She keeps on strong and doing what she does. When anybody in here loses their subs, we don't look at it as though it's like a sub thing or a friendship thing. If you lost 8, I lost 7 this morning. So what? I lost 7 friends. So what? It's not about that. How do I know? Because I saw it. You see it. When I go to sleep, I'll see a certain number. Yeah, you got to keep on going. See, the thing is, you got to keep going. And this is channel, my certain channels, we're just there giving our information and giving you a platform, right? You got to have the gift to talk. You got to have the gift of gab. You got to have the gift of wanting to communicate. Because if you don't, then these channels, these platforms, these communication platforms, like I said, I could go into trucking and have a trucking format and do the same thing. I'm pretty sure that a lot of truckers might be interested because of the fact that I'm going to be catering to that. But when I needed help to grow my channel and a whole bunch of other YouTubers needed that, the trucking industry was more like getting views and drama. And I'm pretty sure other truckers would have been interested. But in my circle of where I was at, I saw that there was a need for that. And that's what I expanded on. I said, you know what? When I say something, I'm going to keep my word. I said, I'm going to help YouTubers. I'm going to help small channels. Instead of just saying it and faking it, that's what I'm doing. I still moderate all the other YouTube channels, my financial channels. I'm a moderator everywhere. Even last night, I was a moderator on Dean Coe's channel, and he's like a top YouTuber. He has like over 30,000. I remember when he started, he only had like 900, and now he's pushing 30,000. Because he's doing it by applying himself. Selling a product, of giving out free information on how to get credit, how to get corporate credit, how to get loans, how to get real estate loans, how to get rid of loans, how to fix credit. You see, he'll give you little tidbits, and that's what brings them in. Yeah, of course, he charges for the service, but of course, anybody's going to want to charge for a digital download. That's just the way it is. You got to have both. You got to get money from YouTube. You got to get money from the side, either through the partnership programs, or if you're a physical instructor, through coaching, financial advice. Mine is just, I don't monetize. If I do digital downloads, it'll be free. And again, I don't judge though. If y'all want, I want you to monetize because it's going to help you. I don't need the money, so I don't do that. My mom, she was poor when she became a doctor in business. She was poor. We was poor, struggling, because she had to pay for college. At the end of the day, it paid off because we lived pretty well, well, because of her she was a doctor in business, but she had to pay for that. And we knew how people, we knew poor people because we saw poor people. We were poor. My dad was in Vietnam. He came out. He had to go to college too, through the GI Bill. We were poor, man. And we saw poor people. Poor people will help us, and then we will help them back for free. That felt so good. When we see rich people, they were being snobby in their world of being rich. We felt like we were insignificant. But the other poor people will help us, and that will make us rich in terms of being a person. So even if rich people needed help with their car, or if they were getting in trouble in terms of fights, we would protect them. Then they would see how real people are. Money doesn't make you a person. Having stuff doesn't make you a person. What makes you a person is your heart and what you mean. And and all these other channels that's taking a risk by helping others. And if y'all don't listen to them, it could be a factor, because growing a channel is not about saying how much you need and how many more. Yeah, okay, we get it. But it's about doing this, communicating, being a person. And, being poor, my mom helped out thousands of people. She helped them get stamps, food stamps. Once she had money, when she graduated college, she was helping these people for free. For free. Government agencies was charging. She was doing it for free. And when I saw that, I said, you know what? I could do that in the digital world. That's why I do this. Do I want to get monetized? No, because I want to do it for free to prove a point that we don't need money to help others. But again, don't do what I'm doing. If you need money, I get that, because that's what I want you to get. But I personally don't need it. Just think of Bill Gates. If he's rich, if he's giving money away to charities, he has money. So he doesn't have to get nothing in return. And that's what I'm doing. This ain't no charity, but this is a platform to help you. Because YouTube is so busy helping the bigger ups, and we're down here. So all we need is that little push. That's all we're doing, is giving you a little push, and then you can fly away and leave the nest. And hopefully you'll come back if you want. It'll be nice. But yeah, so that's why I'm not monetizing, and this is where it's the same way. Max and Nails, they're all of these people in here, it's the same group, because of the fact that it's a whole bunch of other new people in here. But you got that same 10, 20, same core. Then you got 30 and 40 coming in, 15, 10 coming in. Then they leave. That's okay. That's fine. That's fine. But you got because you know why we got the same core everywhere we go. You see that same core, because of the fact that we're supporting. We're not just in it to leave. I could go into the trucking side. There's thousands of truckers right now that could go in there and be big time, right? And or fishing side, right? Go to the fishing side, the outdoor side, the cooking side, right? And go in there and hang out. Same thing with the Spanish side. I could probably get 2,000 friends within a few weeks on the Spanish side alone, or in the Filipino side. They love sharing. But do I do that? No, I want to share with everybody here, there, like Indissa does. She goes everywhere to share, not just in one. So if you're wondering how we do it, that's how we do it. We don't stay stuck in one place. We share and share alike. And again, this is going 1 hour, and I'm trying to keep them under an hour. And I could be here all night with you, because this is so, it feels good to be on here, in terms of the YouTube world. I've been doing this for since 2006. It felt good back then, and it feels good right now. Right now, it's a lot of restrictions, but so is trucking. Trucking, we got so many restrictions. They control hours, when we could drive, when we could take breaks. We the taxes, the breakdown bills. When you go to a truck stop, you buy like a little tuna fish can for like $4. Go to Walmart, you could get a whole tuna, a 20-pound tuna for that little teeny, because they know we need that. So everybody's always, in the trucking world, we're getting strapped. Like I'm talking about, we getting laced and fleeced, and from the government all the way to the shippers and receivers and so forth. So With that said, I'm not gonna let that bring me down. I'm still gonna push forward. The same thing here. You still got to push forward. Don't let don't let other situations put you like down. Stay positive. Don't give up. Stay in the game. Just stay in the game, man. Don't stay in the game. And with that said, guys, I love everybody in here. I'll do another live tomorrow sometime, and probably in Ohio. I'll be driving all night, and I'll be listening though. Everywhere in here, I'll be listening to everybody. I'll be listening. So if y'all see, I'll do voice to text. Sometimes it doesn't work, and I'll do that. But I'm gonna end the feed right here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Okay. I love y'all. Stay safe. YouTube, stay safe, and all of y'all have fun, okay?